You see, my life apparently was pretty not pretty well. You see, I was diagnosed with apparently a lung cancer. Yes, the weird thing was I never really did smoked, and I died with that. It was really painful, you know. I seen my own mother and father cried for me. Even my own sister that hated me. Literally, she hated me for life. I didn't know why. But at my last moment of my life, she did say that she never hated me. So I was happy at least that one person at least did not hate me. I apparently never had friends, really true friends to be precisely. I did had friends, but they were not true ones. They would at least look for their own benefit before anything else. I died. I really did not have anything other or anything to do in my world. I apparently liked one thing other than lying around. You see, I liked anime, especially High School DxD. It was one of my favorite pastime to watch it. I also read the manga, it was pretty fun. Not fully, but one thing that I hate about the High School DxD was Issei really. I was jealous of Issei, yes, I was jealous of his life. He was a pervert, but he still got a harm at least. Our main character had an inflation with you can say a little addiction with a harm type shit. So yeah, he really hated Issei. Now our main character has a tendency to get anything what he wants, and his mother father did give him everything what he wanted. Even in the moment of his life, our main character wanting to drink the, let's say, the expensive juice ever made in the world. Yeah, his mother father literally granted that wish. Can you say no to a dying person? Can you? They did. He died happily, but then again he still had regret. Our main character would we see open his eyes as he was in a dark, empty abyss. As our main character he just really had nothing to do. He thought, so this is afterlife, huh? It's pretty boring. As our main character suddenly a red panel suddenly appear in front of our main character. A red screen appeared. The red screen stated that, "Welcome, Soul 007. You have been chosen for a specific system. Would the user like to accept it, or we can go choose another one?" As our main character thought, I accept. System active. As suddenly the system started to change as there were few surveys or few questions popped up. If you were given a chance to reincarnate in one of your favorite fictional world, what would it be? As our main character looked at the question and stated, of course, High School DxD. I don't even mind High School D. I don't mind My Hero Academia, but that world is shit. I cannot kill anything really. So our main character thought, even maybe Naruto, but nah, I like High School DxD. Girls are the important thing. Then we see as our main character chose High School DxD. Then suddenly a second question appear. What would you look like in High School DxD? As our main character thought, many possible thing what he would like to be. As our main character said, Merlin for my grand order. As you see, as our main character imagined Merlin's face, as then magically the Merlin face appear beneath beneath the question. As the system accepted the answer as stated third question, what kind of power you want to take yourself in? What kind of power, what kind of cheat would you like to take in the High School DxD world with you? As our main character thought many cheats in his head, as the question was not specific, like he had to choose only one cheat, so he decided to throw his luck. He decided to become at least he had to have godlike power. He had to be OP to at least get whatever girl he wants. Now our main character was thinking very processed as he decided he would take Einzon Goom's necromancer magic. Also Merlin's awful knowledge of magecraft and other things. Then our main character thought of many different things like Shiro Emiya's unlimited blade works. As our main character decided, how about this? As he writed a little, he edited the ultimate blade work as he stated, I can trust Eva and any novel phantasm I wanted to see. As he saw there was no restriction on it, so as he moving on more, as he was thinking about his more power, what he want to bring. As he decided, I wonder what my race is gonna be. If I remember correctly, Merlin was a half incubus. I guess that is my race, huh? Interesting. I will have fun. I haven't seen really an incubus in literally high school DxD, but I might be first one of my kind really. As our main character decided to take many more other things, as like he really wanted the gills of Einzon Gom. As he decided, hey, fuck it, why not? As he decided the items of Einzon Gom, and he wanted to create a specific item as well. Then everything was really literally settled, and then there was another question: what kind of secret gear would you like to take, or would you like to have? As our main character thought, secret gear, huh? I didn't really thought about what kind of secret gear I would like. But if you ask me, secret gear, huh? I have already enough power to crumble up anyone. Why do I need it? He asked to himself, but he still decided, elimination maker. Maybe I can do something with elimination maker. Maybe I can even create life. No, but my overlord magic gives me the ability to create life as well. Why do I need it? As our main character was still contemplating what to do right now, as he decided, fuck it, elimination maker, why not? As he decided to change the concept of elimination maker, and as the elimination maker can grant immortality to the beast as he created, and he could also use them without any drawbacks because he had been fucking blessed. He has the damn cheat, he has the damn system, that's why. Now the last question was asked, what age would you like to be? As our main character decided he doesn't want to be a baby, but being a baby doesn't sound that bad either. So he decided to be the same age as Rias in the anime. As we see, he decided to be 17. Why not? Why not? He's gonna be a third year when he enrolls, so yeah, why not? Now we see the system stated, survey answered, which all wishes has been fulfilled by the Supreme God. The Supreme God wishes the user luck. Now suddenly our main character disappears from his place. Then our main character suddenly appeared in one of the random alleyway in Koho. Yes, he did appear in one of the random alleyway. As our main character suddenly started to feel pain in his head, as this was the knowledge of the magecraft of Merlin and the knowledge of the magic of Overlord. He also got the necromancer magic and other racial skills. As he's just clenching his head in pain, as he was wearing the same clothing you're seeing here right now. As our main character just recovered from the pain, then he stated, damn, I never thought receiving power was that hard. But damn, I did got a second chance. I should feel lucky. And I did not meet Rob, but maybe in the future I can meet him. I don't care if I meet him or not, but he at least gave me something, so thank you. As our main character decided, at least to make an ID for himself, as he was wondering where to do that. You see, our main character was how he's gonna make an ID, as the assistant suddenly interrupted him. The host doesn't need to worry about creating your identity here. The system has taken care of the issue, and the system has also gave the users a big house for a host to stay in, as our main character just not at that. Now our main character we see stated, system, teleport me to my house right away, sir. As the system teleported him, as our main character was in front of a large mansion. Yes, a mansion. It was really outskirts of the city, pretty much. So it was a pretty large mansion. If anyone would look at it, they would say extremely fucking rich young master live here. As our main character entered, the moment he entered, let's say, he felt very powerful. As the system stated, in this home the host is unstoppable. So you mean to say, yes, in this home the host is unstoppable. As our main character stated, I guess this is a home, so I guess it could be unstoppable. Now our main character had a trump card on his side. You see, if there is anyone stronger than him, or specifically the outer gods or the one of few evil gods, he may able to lure him into his house and then destroy that fucking outer god. So he gotta remember about the house. As we see, our main character entered the house, as then he suddenly snapped his finger. As Pleiades appeared, as the system stated, summoning Pleiades. Acknowledged. Summoning Pleiades and Sebes. Now, our main character looked at specifically Sebes and the Pleiades as they all bowed to our main character. As our main character looked toward them, as he said, Master, we're here to serve you for eternity. As our main character just looked toward them. It's certainly gonna be very interesting, as our main character just stated them. As you see, apparently they literally call him Momonga right now. As you see, our main character still hasn't chosen a name for himself. He's being called Momonga by Sebes and Pleiades. As our main character just looked toward them and stated, I do not feel that much hungry, but maybe I could use something. As he stated, Pleiades, get to work in the house, and Sebes, come with me, Sebes, and get me a room in my mansion. Of course, sir. As they both, we see the Pleiades and all of them entered the mansion. The next day, our main character wake up the next day as he was greeted by Yuri Alpha. Yes, the head, or apparently the leader of Pleiades. As our main character just looked at her and stated, Master, your breakfast is ready. As our main character nodded and said, I'm coming, you can go. As she left. As our main character just stretched his body and stated, so it was not a dream, huh? The name now, I guess. What kind of name should I choose? Oh yeah, I remember. System, show me my ID in this universe. As the system stated, acknowledged. As a red status plate appear. Now we see as our main character decided upon a name, Shido Itsuka. Yes, that's a fine name for him. As we see, our main character decided to name himself Shido Itsuka from now on. Now we see our main character going to the dining hall. As the dining hall was a big room, and we see as our main character sat on the chair, as there was a classic breakfast, what you can think of. As Sebes was standing beside our main character, as well as all the Pleiades, as they were on their maid outfit, nothing very fancy or the battle maid outfit right now. As our main character says, Sebes, so you have the knowledge of which world we are in? Yes, sir, I have. The world is filled with supernatural called angels, devils, and other races, huh? It's very interesting world, master. As our main character nodded, yes, I know. So Sebes, Have you seen any particular signature of someone snooping around here or there? Yes, apparently there was a yokai or specifically a nakometi maybe, who knows. Tried to tried to teleport here forcefully or tried to keep an eye on us. So I just used an illusion magic to blind her blind her so she could not see our house or nor she could detect our magical energy. As our main character said, good, I don't want Konako to snooping around so early. As our main character decided, So, Sebas, is there any kind of school uniform in the house? Yes, there is. And did you find any kind of thing that which class I am in? Sir, apparently you were a transfer student in Koho Academy. And your class is 3A. Good. I guess I'm fine with it. I'm a third year, so. Hmm. Okay. As our main character decided, as he saw his hair, they were too long. But he did like his hair, so what he decided, at least put an illusion, so people cannot see his long hair. But he decided, nah, I like my hair this way. As we see, our main character was getting ready, as Yuri Alpha was precisely getting our main character ready. Our main character really wasn't really ashamed at all. Our main character was very pretty confident in himself. If he was healthy in his past life, he would get a girlfriend pretty sooner than anyone else really. So our main character was pretty confident on himself. As if for Yuri, let's say it wasn't really a good experience. Apparently, she was blushing mess when she was seeing her master pure white and godly body. She really could not hold herself back apparently. But our main character literally got the gist of it, what was happening. As our main character decided, hey, maybe I should make someone, or I did have to create a fucking being. So I guess I'm gonna use the elimination maker later. I can create a beast, strong beast like fucking the drag maybe. Our main character thought. As we see, to unknowns to our main character, Great Red in the dimension gap just felt a very powerful magical presence, or even greater than Orpheus. Let's say he was intrigue. Not he. Great Red was intrigue. As we see, Great Red was looking at this human at interest, as said, what are you, human? I don't see. It seems you're not a human fully, but half one. Interesting. What kind of race are you? I have never seen you, but I have seen other incubuses. But you are a very special incubus, I see. As Great Red was just grinning, as we see, Great Red just looked at the human in a little intrigued and stated, maybe it won't be very bad. Let's see what you do. Now, our main character got a notification was someone. An unknown being is watching over you. 10% increase on overall stats. As our main character thought, a higher being, who could that be? Is it the Supreme God? As the system said, sorry user, the Supreme God is not watching over you. He's bored right now. He's watching his other reincarnators. As our main character thought, other reincarnator? Yes, user. The Supreme God does not have only you as a reincarnator. Apparently there are other peoples. Other far stronger than you. As our main character nodded, I hope in the future I can rival them. Don't worry, user. You have already rival the top 10. Don't worry, user. You have already rival the top 10 reincarnator of the Supreme God. And even in the future you might even meet them at some point. As our main character was intrigued, I have already rivaled the top 10. How many people did he reincarnated? The system said I lost count. As our main character said, aren't you a computer system? You should at least have a record of. As the system stated, I should, but apparently I don't have the record of how many people he reincarnated. As our main character nodded and said, okay, I believe you, system. As our main character got ready, as today apparently he transferred to Kuhu and he doesn't know which timeline he is in right now. As he was thinking, is this the timeline when our main as Ise saved Asia, or the timeline where the Fallens are dead or something? He was wondering, because apparently he isn't feeling any presence of a fallen angels. Yes, our main character can feel magical presence of holy beings, or apparently not too much holy, but still holy at least. He did not feel anyone's presence, so he could say that it may be the fallen did not come, or this will be that the timeline has already moved. He has already become a devil, he stated. Now our main character we see heading to main character heading toward the mansion garage. As he opened the garage, as he saw, the car is pretty good. As our main character decided to as he looked in the garage, as he saw there were not just cars but also bikes and even cycle at some point. Damn, our main character said. Damn system, you literally gave me everything. I did not give you anything, user. The Supreme God tends to gave his reincarnated gifts, and you were apparently gotten this gift. What kind of gift apparently the Supreme God gave? Powers, starter packs, or maybe even you, but for you, he user. You were a little special, so he decided to give you an ID in this world and a house. And the money that you have apparently even the whole even the whole UK can feed off you for 7 generation. Damn, our main character thought, I am loaded with money. As we see, our main character decided, fuck the hair, he's gonna keep it that way. As our main character we see decided to use not a limo but apparently a luxurious car. I don't know, whatever car you wish. As he decided not to drive it because he doesn't have a driving license. Yeah, that's sad, man, that's sad. So he decided at least to take Sebes with him, as he did take Sebes, and Sebes drive him to his school. He can teleport there, but he wants to have a style, or apparently make a good impression. We see now our main character coming out of the car, as many students looking toward our main character, as boys were looking at him with jealousy, and for the girl, let's say, they were pretty much fangirling over him. Yeah, his beauty was already out of the world, and his hair was already making the other girls crazy for him. As for the boys, let's say, they were just literally cursing his damn existence. As our main character did not care about that part, as he went to the school gate, as we see. As our main character decided to comfort a group of girls, as he stated, ladies, can I ask you where is the student council room? As they said, oh yes, it's this way. As they gave him the directions. We see our main character going toward the direction where the student council is. As he went there, as he knocked few times, then a voice stated, come in. As our main character went inside, as he decided before that, apparently he created a ring in his hand, and then he wore it. As he stated, at least it will temporarily hold off my power, my magical presence, precisely as he did. Now Shona City felt something, just a massive magical presence just disappeared in a second ago, as she was on guard right now. As she did, all the student council were on their guard. As we see, Sanji was also as well. As our main character entered there and stated, Shiro Itsuka, new student, apparently a transfer student. As we see Shona stated, oh yes, sir, sorry. It just I thought you were someone else. No, no, it's okay. As soon as Sona was looking at him with a little suspicion, as she thought, I did feel a big magical presence before the door. But, hi, did you hide it? He thought. She thought. Sorry, she thought. As the other also had the same question in their mind. As apparently for Sanji, he was just literally fucking cursing this damn pretty boy's existence. He was seeing Tsubaki having a big ass blush that she really rarely show. As for Sona, he saw that damn, he even charmed the president. How the hell? He thought as he was seeing. It was disbelieving already. Sona had a little red tint on her cheek. As yes, she was already getting blood. She was already getting fascinated by our main character magical presence. As she thought, what are you really, Shido Itsuka? I wonder. Now we see our main character just stated, "Oh, thank you," as before he could leave, Shona stated, "So, would you like to have a test? We have a little, a chess match with me." "Oh, I guess I can," our main character said with a fake shudder a little bit. He was a little bit nervous because apparently Shona was one of the smartest. He was smartest and the clever DXD females, and he regarded Sona more than Rias. Why apparently? You see, Rias in the show, she could literally recruit Issa by just saying that he could have harm if he become a high class devil, but nah, she really did not do that. She wanted his undying loyalty. So she literally killed Issa first, then doing this shit, as he was wondering if it was true or not. But there were few theories like she knew about the presence of the fallen angel in her territory. How could she not? Sona even felt the presence of the fallen in her territory, and but she really did not feel it. She stated in anime she really did not feel the presence of the fallen angels in her territory. Why? Rias was masking their presence. It was a theory in high school DxD world. So he apparently liked Sona more than Rias. He liked Akano. He really cannot lie to himself. Akano is the thing. The one Akano is like an Onich, or you can say, one of those Oni-san type girls. Yeah, he liked Akano, but Akano and they are the same age, so no Oni-san, I guess. Now, she said, "By the way, my name is Shona Shitori, as our main character said. Shido Itsuka, you already know." She nodded. "So, what brings you into Kuho? And judging by the past record, it seems you were in one of the prestigious school in Tokyo. Why did you transfer here?" As our main character did not know the reason, apparently. He was making something, as he stated, "No reason really, I was bored." Bored? Apparently, you see, after my parents died and I inherited all their money and everything, I decided to move on a little peaceful city, as she stated. Peaceful, huh? I wondered that myself. Sona just took that answer because it was pretty reasonable. "So the big mansion outskirts of Koho is yours?" "No, apparently that's one of the mansions that I have, but I have a little bit mansion that is closer to Koho." Yes, readers, or precisely, yes, listener. It was true. Our main character had two mansions. Now we see the match was getting very fascinated, and really it was really good. Sona was having fun for the first time, and she was having a thrill. Now we see Sona was having a little bit tough time defeating him, but she was having fun nonetheless. She was hurting as she was serious for the very first time. As for our main character, he had a little playful smile on his face, as it was like he was having fun as well. Sona liked his character really more, as she was really cursing as she stated, I wish I had more pieces, damn it," she stated. As the match happened, let's say after an intense chess match, our main character won the battle. Yeah. As we see Tsubaki's eyes widen, as few of the barrage remember as well, other than Sanji. Now Sanji was looking at it dumbfoundedly as he stated, "Is that even possible? President lost? He doesn't know about the engagement rule that apparently was set." As we see our main character literally knowing about the engagement rule, he really wouldn't mind Sona as a wife. So yeah, it was already worth it. As we see our main character stated, "So I guess I win." As Sona just stated, "No, no, 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 no. Another match, another." As our main character said, "I guess another round is his. It won't hurt getting a little late." As Sona said to Tsubaki, go tell the teachers that tell the whole room teacher that he is busy with something." As Tsubaki nodded as she went to the teachers to tell him about they're gonna be a little late. As we see a major time skip happened. Apparently it was 1 to 10 wins. Yes, Sona lost 10 times, but also won at the same time. She was at least happy that she could at least beat him one time. And our main character said, "I guess I'm exhausted now. I guess it's pretty much close to lunchtime. I guess I'm gonna attend from tomorrow. Bye bye then." Bye bye, Shido-san. As our main character left, as our main character decided, the half of the school is already finished. I guess I'm gonna introduce myself tomorrow. As our main character, we using a teleportation, as he teleported into his mansion, as he decided go to the training ground, or go to the training room. The training room was apparently different from the other training rooms. This training room had infinite places and infinite things inside of him. This room cannot be destroyed by any god or another thing. It can withstand any attack of our main character and the other god's attack. So our main character was in the room, decided to at least test if he can trace Eva or not. So he decided to push his luck a little bit as he was picturing Eva. Suddenly, a burst of red energy dispelled from the hands of our main character. It was the weapon. Yes, the Eva. As our main character looked at the weapon as the weapon was up and releasing some kind of pressure that even froze a Pleiades that was beside our main character. It was Nabulgama. Yes, she was getting paler by the moment as the weapon was by her presence. As our main character decided to as he stated, the protection. As a barrier suddenly appeared around Nabulgama as she relaxed. As our main character, sorry for that. As our main character decided to use the attack Enuma Elish. As he did, the attack if the room wasn't really unbreakable, the room would have already been ruins by now, or the house would have already been ruins by now. The melee blast that happened, damn, the room got a little destroyed, but still got destroyed. The room that was considered by unbreakable, it still got a little destroyed, but still it fixed itself. Yeah, our main character was pretty satisfied what he saw. He could say that he has a very powerful weapon in his arsenal, but he decided to push his luck even more, as he decided to trace Excalibur Morgan. Yeah, the same sword, Excalibur Morgan. Sorry guys, I couldn't find the picture of Excalibur Morgan. Apparently I'm too lazy for that, so I decided to make this sword Excalibur Morgan, or whatever we call it. As we see our main character pull the sword, as the sword was releasing holy and demonic magic at the same time. As let's say the place was also crackling. We see Nabulgama was flinching at the little sight of the sword. Yes, the sword was already that dangerous, but it was not the dangerous level as Eva, but still very dangerous. She was feeling her soul was getting ripped out of her body the moment the sword appeared, as our main character decided to put the sword away. You see, our main character felt a little mental drain, as our main character just clenched his fist as stated, the sword is still very powerful, but I need to harbor negative feelings, or apparently my negativeness, or else I won't be able to wield it. Our main character really did not have any negative feelings. Apparently, our main character gamer mind prevent him from having other than negative feeling. But the system stated, would the user like to use Excalibur Morgan freely? As our main character Nandwidi said yes. As the system stated, user can use Excalibur Morgan a week later. Your body will be slowly adjusting to the holy and demonic energy of Excalibur Morgan slowly. As our main character nodded, our main character body can take many powerful energies, or be a very perfect vessel for any release, any well soul. But our main character was pretty scared right now. Apparently, the sword was ripping his soul from him. The sword was very powerful. This was not the Excalibur Morgan he knew, or this should even exist. As we see our main character David, then the main character decided to take a rest, as it was next day. Our main characters apparently had another very good day with Yuri. Yes, apparently this time Nabal Grama and Yuri was helping him taking a bath. Yes. As for Yuri Alpha, apparently she was blushing mess. As for Nabal, she had a static face, but still we could see her blush. She wasn't showing any facial expression, but she was still blushing nonetheless. As we see Solusha, or the slime maid, she also barged into the bath. As our main character really did not mind her presence, she was cleaning his body with a slime body. It was really cleaning every part of his body, and our main character really didn't mind it. Now our main character really squeeze Yuri's bust time to time. Yeah, he did. But Yuri really did not mind it anything, as her master can do whatever with her body. Really, it doesn't concern her at all. As for Nabal, let's say she was a pretty little jealous, but she is not gonna show this part. As for Solusha, let's say she was in fucking heaven right now. She was able to apparently clean her master's rod. Yes, the dick part. She was in fucking heaven, and she did lick it a little. But our main character said it's not the time now, Solusha, but later maybe. As Solusha just gave our master a very hungry gaze, but he still obeyed. We see our main character arrive at school, as it was his second day, and our main character decided, let's go to the class. As he did, our main character arrived a little late. Apparently, he was pretty hard, and he really wanted to have fun naughty time with his mates, but apparently he had school. If he started once, he won't be able to stop all day. So yeah, he did. He had to calm himself down at first. As we see, our main character went to the class 3A, as our main character, as the teacher said, oh yes, the student that was supposed to come yesterday. As we see, our main character entered and stated, hello, my name is Shiro Itsuka. Nice to meet you all. My hobby? Pretty much gardening and reading sometime. I hope we can get all along. As he gave a very charming smile. Let's say most of the female damn blush at that fucking smile. As we see, Sona was also blushing not blushing madly, but still had a blush. Tsubaki, she really had a big blush right now. She was blushing mess right at this point. As for Rias, the hungry bitch. The hungry bitch was looking at our main character with hunger in her eyes. Yeah. She was thinking she got a new piece, and she literally could feel a little bit of magical presence in our main character. As the teacher said, you can sit by the window. As Ria said, the protagonist seat. As she was just literally looking at our main character with a star in her eyes. As the boy said, the main character seat, damn. As they all just stated, is he a fucking main character? I guess yes. Now we see our main character just really, he was fucking bored in the bored as hell in the class. Now we see a time skip happen as our main character was in the class as he was eating his own bento, yes, a special bento made by Yuri. All the ladies pretty much. They literally wanted to have their master having something very special. As our main character was eating the lunch, he stated, "Huh, it's pretty nice." Now we go to somewhere else as we see in the student council room. So Sona and Rias, both of them were facing with each other as their Paraj was pretty, the temperature was pretty intense there. As we see Sona stated, back off, he's mine. I saw him first, as Sona stated. But you know my condition, Sona. I have to beat him. I know you have to beat him, but I don't care. I would have given you any piece you wanted, but I cannot give him. He's special, she stated. Special, huh? What did he do? As she stated, none of your business, but you cannot have him. As Sona said, why cannot I have him? I bet did you feel his magical presence? It was pretty much intense and it was pretty much close to mine and yours. Even surpass mine. Just think of it, if he become a devil, his power would even surpass mine and yours were pretty much as they were pretty wrong really. Our main character power suppress even her big brother and Serafall combined. What can you say about her? What can you say about our main character? He was already a god. As let's say both of them were backing off at this point. They're really wanting to settle the score, as they stated. How about a chess match? No, you're gonna win this. I'm not doing a chess match for you. He's a very power. He will be very powerful if I just gave him my. He will be perfect if I just literally. If I reincarnate him as a devil, he will be pretty much powerful. Even come close to my power level. I don't care. I don't wanna have a chess match. How about, as they were trying to think what kind of competition would apparently satisfy both of them. As we see, Issa was just looking at the president and he said, "Is this kid really special?" "Yes, he is," Ria said with emotion in her voice, even mixed with power of destruction. As there was a little crack all around the room. As for Sona stated, and judging and looking by this, I cannot let you have him. I saw him first. At least I will try to convince him if you want to become a piece. If you want to become one of my servant as my Paraj member, as for our main character, he was listening into a little bit as he felt a little magic, so he decided to eavesdrop in what they were talking about. As he saw they were talking about him precisely. As he stared, they both want me. Interesting. But suck for them. I'm not really keen on becoming a devil. I am a devil, but I am an incubus as well. Being a human, holy energy doesn't affect me that much. Also, an incubus is a very special in this universe. Really, I have never seen an incubus really in high school DxD, so it may be a good thing. We see after school, as it was already sunset, as our main character was just stretch his body as he went outside of the school. The girls were just looking at him in dreamy eyes, as our main character said, interesting. As our main character decided to walk today, as we see our main character, but as our main character noticed, there was someone following him. Precisely, a white cat. Oh, it was Shiro. Konoko's familiar or something, as he thought, as our main character just looked towards Shiro and the eye. Then his eyes turned as he gave a little heavy pressure as the cat just literally literally ran away from there. As our main character said, hee 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 hee, I had fun. Now our main character we see looking toward where his mansion was. As he entered the mansion, he was greeted with the maids welcoming him as well as with Sebes. As our main character decided at least create someone new, as he was bored right now. As we see, our main character created someone, not created precisely someone from an alternative timeline of High School DxD. Yes, as our main character looked toward the person let's say she was completely dead naked. As she pretty much was one of the character of the High School DxD was, or apparently he read about her in some kind of other verses like our main character read her about as whatever High School DxD universe runs on. You see, apparently Adam asks for someone to create another human for him, and Lilith Satan, or apparently she was known as Lilith before that, so the person created Lilith, and yeah, Adam really did not treated her well. He literally treated her like a servant. So let's say she sometime met a Satan call. I don't know who the fucking Satan was, but a Satan at least. And let's say if she was in trouble, the Satan will help him if she said his name. And that time, let's say, hey, she did call the Satan's name, and yeah, she was teleported into the underworld, and apparently she was she was the mother of the demons. Yeah, and fuck you all. As our main character apparently decided to hypnotize her before anything happens. Our main character decided to hypnotize her if anything happened. As our main character did, he created fake memories of she serving him and other thing. As he hated manipulating other people, but what he could do, she was powerful. She was powerful. She had a complete control over shadows. Pretty much what what any shadow user can do. She can even pretty much become thick as a shadow, and the whole energy won't even affect her. So our main character did summon her as she was pretty much dead but naked. What our main character could do as she just bowed. Master, she stated in a seductive tone. As our main character stated, I guess now I had to give you clothes. As he snapped his finger, clothes appeared. As she said, so master, what kind of offer do you have for me? She stated. As our main character said, right now Unit has bought the information about the world. It's similar to the world that you were in before. Okay. As our main character just literally presses forward against her as the information was transferred. As she said, oh, so yes, in this verse you died. Interesting, she stated. I wonder how will they react when they saw me. I bet no other people can literally. No other people have seen me other than, hey, the original Lucifer really. She stated. Maybe Great Red could recognize. Maybe Zoctus could recognize me, but I highly doubt that. Says X. I wonder if that brat remembers me. As our main character decided not to play with her. Yeah, she was apparently a very manipulative girl, and our main character really wanted to be in her place. As our main character gave her the knowledge of the Fate versus Magecraft, as she said, interesting. As our main character decided to give her a little bit Overlord's magic, and yeah, she was able to master it as well. And let's say she really did not care about. She literally slept beside our main character that night, naked by the way. Yeah, they really did not do the deed, but still they were pretty close to doing it. Now the next day our main character was also getting ready for school another time, as apparently Isa's group, or they apparently had their competition, and apparently they are not gonna pursue him both at all. They are gonna leave him at B. If he is about to die in one of the critical stage, they are gonna revive him, or what their plan was, or what was Sona's gonna revive me or something. As we see, our main character really didn't give a fuck about what happens to him or not, but he was pretty sure he was immortal right now. So guys, this is the part where I'm gonna left off.